Hello everyone and welcome to the Human Research Division. Today we're going to be looking at what the weird human things call our analysis of our culture, Splatoon 2. Wait, isn't that the name of Calfish's old, platoon thing? I don't know, something to do with Splatoon. Yeah. Anyway, welcome to the Human Research Division. Actually, I can't do this up anymore. Splatoon 2. And yes, this is what I use my audio-visual training for now. My sound engineer teacher would be so proud. But...
There we go, we weren't keeping that up for the whole review.
Yeah. I mean, what was that transmission we had? It says something in the language of Squidlish.
Yeah. I was so glad we found that tutorial.
Yeah. No, they were actual squids. What are you talking about? Video tutorials.
Oh yeah, of course, the Human Research Division.
Okay, so...
Moving on.
Yeah. Did you get Splatoon 2 on release day? Because I'm not sure if I did. I know... No, I did. I pre-ordered it.
I didn't pre-order it, but I got it release day.
Yeah. When I got the game, I opened up the box, and inside the box was this beautiful art, and I just noticed that I'm just like, wait a minute, I could reverse the box art. And so I did, and it looks really good.
I wish more games did that, honestly, because I know Samus Returns is doing it.
For the Switch?
Well, Switch, 3DS, 360, anything, really.
Right. It's so nice, I love it. What do we talk about first when it comes to Splatoon? Like, I call it Splat, and then 2.
Everyone does, honestly.
Yeah.
Let's start with... Because I did a review on it, you can refer back to my review on that one. Your thoughts on the original Splatoon, Tapu Inkling.
Oh yeah, because that's my Skype icon. The original Splatoon is good. I love the concept of it. It's like a really cute arena shooter that basically anyone could pick up. It's like an E for everyone shooter.
Yeah, and just changing a few little things like the target to being the ground does give a lot of more accessibility to the shooter genre, because it adds more variety than just killing human things with guns because they're human things with guns.
I mean, you could still effectively kill squids, especially in ranked.
Yeah. And there's nothing stopping you from just ignoring the ground entirely and going after killing every inkling you can see.
Yeah.
Sorry, splatting. There's no killing. This is Nintendo.
This is E for everyone. There's only fainting, no killing.
Of course. But
Except
gambling's okay.
But
unless you live in Europe.
Yeah. But if there's red ink, then maybe you could just kind of cross the border with that.
Oh, you mean like how the first Splatfest was mayo versus ketchup?
Well, I'd say that would be the second one, not like including the demo.
What was that? You broke up a bit.
Sorry. I would say that would be the hello?
Hello.
Is my transmission breaking up?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. How about now?
Better.
Okay. So oh yeah, I would say that Ketchup vs. Mayo would be the second one if you were counting the demo one.
Yeah, we might as well, because cake versus ice cream.
Yeah. Pearl's winning, by the way.
Yeah, and that effectively showed why everyone is siding with Marina.
Yeah, Marina's cute. I think they're both cute. Pearl is a trash gremlin, and everyone should, see her as such.
She is, and I do like Pearl's design, but one small thing. I didn't know what it was until recently. The fringe. She needed a fringe. Something.
What do you mean?
Well, if you look at her design compared to any other Inkling, there's always at least something, a little bit of hair coming above the forehead. Just a little bit.
Oh.
But for Pearls, it's so exposed, it just feels odd.
It looks like it's just a forehead.
Yeah, and she needed something to cover it up a little bit, like a smaller tentacle or something.
She looks like Chucky.
Oh god.
And a lot of people are saying, oh, she looks like Pennywise from the new It movie. You are not wrong.
I don't see that. I see Chucky, I don't see Pennywise.
No, not old Pennywise, the new Pennywise.
Oh. Does he do that in the new It? I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it yet. I kind of want to now, but I don't think he does.
I hope
that.
they do that as just like a joke.
Look up after this, look up Pennywise dance. That's something else.
Oh, Arceus.
Yeah, it was strange. But
Moving on.
Yeah, original Splatoon had a lot going for it. Splatoon 2 really fleshed it out.
It did, but at the same time, it feels like Splatoon 2 could have had a few more extra months in development. Because the only new weapon that launched with the game was the dualies. Like, the Brilla didn't even launch at the same time. The blower only just got... Well, the bubble blower, that only just launched.
Isn't the bubble blower a special?
It is a special, but it would have at least helped a little bit. Because even though, yeah, all the new specials are new specials, they do feel similar to what the originals were. Like, the Stingray is basically an updated version of the Killer Whale. The Ink Strike is Inkzooka. The Roller is basically the Shield.
I feel like a lot of the specials got nerfed, except for Ink, the Ink Pack, the Jetpack, basically.
Oh yeah, that's the new one.
Yeah, Jetpack. The Jetpack is the one feels OP. 2, this is the closest thing we're gonna get to Mario Sunshine for the Switch.
I hope they put that in as a reference. Like, one of the weapons has got to be a flood that has that backpack.
I'm not a huge fan of chargers, but I love the charger that just has a spray nozzle at the end of it.
Nice. Actually, on that matter, best weapon and worst weapon for you. Well, best class.
I mean, it depends on what you're doing. For instance, for Splat Zones and Turf War Splatfest, I use the Aero Spray. I use the Aero Spray with the Curling Bomb special.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean it has a low damage rate but high range. That's why I use it for Splatfest. Or you get the newer one, which is like a shorter range but higher damage. But with everything else in ranked, I adore the Octobrush.
For me, I haven't done a lot of ranked battles, honestly. It's something that I tried a little bit of, didn't get too much into it. So, for standard turf wars and that, I swap between either my original weapon, the roller, or the level 4 dualies.
What special did the dualies come with?
Ink Strike.
Yeah. What's your favorite special?
And they've got Ink Strike, honestly. I love the Ink Strike. The jetpack I struggle to use. The roller I haven't used at all, honestly. That's something probably better for Rainmaker.
I love what they did with the roller.
Well, Baller, sorry, not the roller.
Oh, Baller. Yeah.
Yeah.
Baller.
I love what they did for the roller too, but we can get back to that in a little bit. And what's the other special that launched?
Launched?
Stingray.
Yeah, Stingray. There's a Stingray, Bubble Blower, which is a newer one. The Baller.
Acid Rain.
Oh yeah, I always thought that the rain didn't really do much outside of Turf War.
It's really good in single player, but I'll get back to single player in a bit.
Okay.
But yeah, in Turf War it doesn't really do much.
I mean,
But the Ink Strike, though, especially in Port Mackerel, if you charge up the Ink Strike, go back to your spawn point, because the level's so narrow, you can easily get all 4 of the opposing team.
okay. The sad thing is I didn't get the game for the story. I mean, the story is, like, looks nice from what I've read online, but I just got it for the you know, I wanted to go into ranked because I didn't go into ranked in the first game, and ranked is really fun.
It depends. My first experience with rank was just after the first in-game, after the game launched, Splatfest, and I didn't find tower control fun.
Tower control's fun if you're using stuff like roller and octobrush, for me at least.
I used the dualies for it, and for some reason I ended up being the sniper of the team with dualies.
Well, this is what happens when your entire team is C-.
Yeah. So, yeah, fun fact, you can be a sniper with dualies. Somehow.
If your team's really that bad, yeah.
Oh, we still somehow managed to win. It's just that while everyone clamoured around for the tower, I went behind the enemy lines, went up to a high point. Every time an enemy tried to come back around, I just shoot them from above.
Okay. So tell me, what's your favorite map? Because I'm ready to tell you what I love to do, and people hate me for it.
Starfish main stage is a really fun map for me.
My personal favorite is Ink. Was it the Art Academy?
The Inkblot Art Academy. And,
Yeah. That's my favorite, because what I love to do in Inkblot Art Academy, from the high point, from the tower in the middle of the stage, not the tower you have to, control, the tower in the middle of the stage, you could jump from that tower onto the near enemy spawning grounds, hide behind the umbrella, and just wait for them to come.
I remember you were doing that in Splatoon 1.
Yeah.
You would... You still do that strategy?
Why wouldn't you? It's the most effective strategy.
Because it's boring.
I love killing multiple people, so it's fun for me.
And you still haven't played single-player mode, where you basically slaughter octolings. Why?
I mean, I played it a little bit, but I'm a little more of a lot of a collector with that. And there's this one stage I can't figure out how to complete even. I mean, I found the C-scroll. I don't know how to complete it. It's the one with all the zeppelins and you have a charger.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. Gah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, and the big issue with the single player this time around, we might as well get into that, is that if you're just going from A to B, it's fun. When you're trying to find the Sardinium and the Sunken Scroll, they become an absolute grind. And what makes it even worse is when you're trying to get all the hero weapon replicas. Yeah,
I mean, I found the Sunken Scroll in that level, I just couldn't find my way back. I don't understand how to complete the level.
Well done.
Yeah, I know, thank you.
At least the single player fixed a lot of the issues I had with Splatoon 1's, in that it has more music.
Yay.
So I'm not hearing the over and over and over and over again.
Totally agree with you.
Oh no, that song I like.
Yeah.
I mean, though a lot of the stuff from Turquoise October, I think that's the name of the in-game band. A lot of the new stuff for Splatoon 2 is actually really good. Buoyant Boogie. Oh, that's such a good song. I mean,
I'm kind of a fan of whatever Pearl and Marina does, even though it's usually just one song for the entire Splatfest. I mean, I like their song, but
the main hub.
Yeah. I mean, I like their song, but I kind of miss Calamari Incantation.
Well...
Shush. I know, I still gotta listen to it because I didn't want to spoil myself, but what's the point of not spoiling myself if I'm not gonna do it?
Yeah, exactly. Besides, Spicy Calamari Incantation is actually a really good song. And it fixes one issue I have with the original version of the song, in that I can actually tell who's singing.
Yeah, that's what I love about Pearl Marina. They're so, like, distinct.
Yeah, like you can tell when Pearl's singing and when Marina's singing. For Color Pulse, the Hub World theme for Splatfest, and all the Splatfest songs, they do all those as well. But with Spicy Calamari Incantation, with the original one, the two sound really similar. But here I can tell, oh, Callie's singing this part, oh, Murray's singing this part.
Yeah.
Plus, they two come together for specific points like the chorus, and it still sounds really good.
Yeah. The cute thing with Mari in the hub world for what was it called, Octo Valley.
Yep. Octo Canyon, I think.
Yeah, she references past Splatfest that she was a part of and won. Whenever you talk to her.
Oh, and when you're fighting some of the... Well, when you're in the stages, she does all these things where, like, when you're facing the Octo Oven, all the bread puns.
Oh, yeah.
So many bread puns.
I remember that part. You're a toast. Marie, stop. You're killing me.
Do not overdo it.
I'm killing myself.
A lot of the bosses are actually really good, though. Like, you've got the Octo Oven, which is a really good starter boss. After that, you've got to fight with honor and rollers against a giant Octoling whose roller is made out of truck tires.
I am not about to make a joke. Continue.
You've got the return of the Octo Stomp with a lovely new code.
Nice.
The fourth boss is a shower head that you've got to use the charger on.
I'm just not a fan of chargers, though.
Nor am I. I really hate that boss with the charger. A lot of the other times it's okay overall, but it was meant for the charger and it's really hard. One of the hardest bosses in the game. And then you've got the final boss. In case you can't tell, this is a spoiler review like Sonic Mania was. It's Callie and Octavio.
Why was she with Octavio in the first place?
He remixed her brain with hypno glasses.
Smart? Question mark?
I'm not even kidding with the remix, but he refers to it as he's remixed her brain.
Poor cat. Does she ever get out of it?
Yeah, she does.
Okay.
How do you think they perform Spicy Calamari Incantation, the Phase 3 song?
Why did they get Octavio? Octavio is honestly one of the most forgettable final bosses.
His machines are good, but Octavio himself is just kind of eh.
Yeah.
It's the same with Dr. Eggman. Eggman on his own would be a horrible boss. You remember the Eggman boss battles because he's in the mechs.
Yeah. I remember when the game started, like, and you get a little hint to the story mode, and they said, Callie is missing. And I'm like, wow, I can't believe Callie is really dead.
She's not dead.
I don't know why I assumed she was dead.
The other thing, though, is that it would make more sense if they didn't release that single-player poster, which has Callie clearly in the background.
I'm looking at it right now from my box.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of obvious, but... And think of it this way. If if Callie won the Splatfest, Mari would have been the one hypnotized.
Which, to me, would have been better, because hashtag Team Callie all the way.
How dare you. How
What?
dare you. I love Mari.
Callie's the better sister.
Why?
Cousin thing.
Mari's the smart talker. Yeah, Mari's the punchlines, okay?
True, but still, Callie.
Well,
And sorry, Bomb Rush Blush
yes.
is the better song compared to Tide Goes Out.
Tide Goes Out is calmer, I guess.
Yeah, but Bomb Rush Blush.
I mean, what would Callie look like if she were like in Mari's place?
I don't think she'd be wearing the kimono for one thing.
I think she would be more like an agent.
Probably. She would probably be the one going in instead of Agent 4.
I can imagine that.
And some of the other things that you can get Marie to say in the hub worlds is that she compares Agent 4 to Agent 3.
Yeah.
And apparently Agent 3 has bad body odor.
Don't go near Agent 3, everyone. Man.
Well, apparently Cuttlefish is, because Agent 3 and Cuttlefish are together on another mission for some reason.
Maybe that's why Agent 3 has bad body odor.
Probably.
Man, I wish I had a hot dog from the future.
Yeah, the only other thing I've got an issue with the stages is that to get all the hero weapons, there are a lot of things you can unlock in the main campaign.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't replay the levels at all, like you get all the stuff first time through, when you beat Octavio and Callie, you get the hero suit replica again, like you did for the first game.
Right.
Great! Guess how you get all the hero weapons?
Get all the what were they? Like they weren't hero scrolls. The other thing.
The Sardinium?
Yeah.
No, that's how you upgrade them.
How do you get the hero weapons themselves?
You finish every level with every weapon.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. Now, I'm willing to do it for some of my favorite weapons. Like, I'd like to get the hero dualies, but I don't care enough to get things like the hero charger because I don't use chargers.
I mean, of all the hero weapons, I honestly would want the hero roller.
The hero roll is pretty good as well, but again, dualies.
But am I really ready to play a level that's more designed for like another weapon rather than the roller?
You can do it with all the weapons. It's just harder to do it for some levels compared to others.
That's just annoying. But yeah. I guess it's fair.
Especially the charger weapons and a roller. Those are a nightmare to do.
Why would you want to complete all the levels with a charger?
Some people like chargers.
Oh, okay. I'm not saying chargers are bad. I'm just saying I don't like them that much. And I especially don't like them when they shoot me in the face.
Well, then you'd probably hate... I'm surprised you like Mari then, because Marie uses a charger. That's her main weapon. In canon, that is her main weapon.
Well, as long as she's good with it.
Oh, she's good with it.
Yeah.
She's really good with it.
I just hate using them, B, hate getting hit by them.
I think everyone does.
Yeah.
Unless you use them.
I mean, if the other team has a good charger, I would have to, like, strategize. It's really annoying to strategize around a good charger.
Yeah, it is. But, hey, at least it could be worse. It could be the Slosher again, which thankfully got nerfed in Splatoon 2 compared to its debut in Splatoon 1.
People still use Slosher, by the way.
They're still a good weapon, but they're not Splatoon 1 levels of broken now. Thankfully.
I remember just seeing a picture of a really happy squid, but because for some reason, when a squid has a Slosher and they spawn in, they're happier than most squids. And there was just a squid spawning in with
bucket!
Yeah, there was a squid spawning in with a bucket, and his name was just Bucket Man.
What was that? You broke up throughout that entire thing.
Damn it. So a squid was spawning in with a bucket, and his name was just Bucket Man.
I'm a bucket man.
Oh god, no.
While we're at it, we may as well talk about the Plaza, because the Plaza's returned, Miiverse has returned, and it's now so uncontrolled it's ridiculous.
Quote unquote Miiverse.
Yeah, well, the basic functionality of it's back, and Why was everyone claiming they were a fairy?
I think it was a result of a stream.
I hope so.
I love all
Because I walked into the plaza for several days and all I saw was, I'm a fairy. Inkling's a fairy. So, what? They don't have fur. Squids don't have fur.
No, I walked in and I just went in. It felt like I was walking into a gang fight of furry versus not furry.
What happened? And then apparently there have been political things happening there. There was a campaign to try and get Callie back in the main story, something I completely agree with.
One of my favorite was the meme of squids. I wish squids were real. Man, I wish good teammates were real. I wish this game were real. I wish this meme were real.
Well, some of the ones I've seen have been really depressing. Like there was one I saw in a video of, I've lost my son.
One time I saw two squids together. They were just sitting at a table and they were sad. And one's like, my parents abused me, and the other one just said, my wife left me. And they're just two sad squiddies.
Well, this is depressing. Turf War!
Yeah. I want everyone to make up their own turf war. I mean, their own spot.
Apparently, some of the more recent ones have been Sonic was never good because Mania launched.
Sonic.
One of the ones I remember seeing, I watched this person called Arlo. I've subscribed to him, and during the Mayo versus Ketchup Splatfest, I ran to his Inkling. He was just Arlo will eat all the mayo.
Oh my god! When ketchup and mayo was a thing, someone said, "Imagine the smell."
Oh god!
Imagine how sticky it would be.
Inkling ink is already sticky enough.
Who's gonna clean up this mess?
Oh, well, you've got apparently, according to the Sunken Scrolls now, Inkling ink will just dissolve over time.
But that's not...
But there are industrial-grade squeegees out now, which you can ride on in the single-player campaign. If you're not on one, it's terrifying, but if you're on one, it's like, go, my trusty steed! To battle!
I remember I was riding on one of those in the beginning of the story. I'm like, wait a minute. And so I waited on one as it rotated. It took me to a sunken sea scroll. I'm like, aha! I'm smart! I was pretty proud of myself that day.
In one of the later levels, I learned you could actually steer the thing with bombs and ink shots.
I guess.
But it's actually funny seeing if there are multiple industrial squeegees on the ground, just firing a bomb over an area, and you just have all of them go ink, 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 ink.
Oh, you mean the tiny ones?
Just all of them go. Yeah. Well, yeah, the giant ones.
Oh, giant ones.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah. But
they also have got no issue with slaughtering Octarians. So if you just stand on one, there's this one area where you've got lots of them spawning on the ground with 3 industrial squeegees going around, and the Octarians are terrified of them.
I mean,
and rightfully so.
I mean,
go, my trusty steed!
I would be
to
too.
War!
I would be too. Oh, the most disgusting enemy in that game is the one that like launches that roller thing from his mouth.
Yeah, the one that shoots the Roldonium, I think is what they call it.
Yeah, every inch, like every frame of that animation is disgusting, and I love it.
Yeah. Oh, the really annoying ones. There's this one, it's another charger level, but you've got 3 Octarians with their own versions of chargers, and the moment you so much as move a toe out from cover, they all look at you and start shooting at you, and they will one-shot you.
Thanks, Octarians.
Fun times to be had. But then after that one, you've got to go on a grind rail section where you've got to, while grinding, snipe 3 Octarians in order to get the squid rings to appear to get more orbs.
Yeah. What do orbs do?
You feel like a real badass when you're sniping Octarians while grinding.
Yeah, I do like grinding. Grinding makes me want to sing "Escape the City" from Sonic 2.
Trust me, and we will escape from the city.
Exactly. One thing I missed from the original game is the mini games. All you got is this rhythm game, and that's pretty much it.
Oh, Squid beats DDR. What's wrong with DDR?
I mean, I missed the jumping game.
I do too, especially when you're in a lobby waiting for a game to start. Why can I not change my gear in a lobby?
I can't.
When I'm waiting for a match, why can I not change my gear?
I can't tell you that. The only thing that you can do while you're waiting in a lobby is change the music. My only question is, why can't you, if you're, waiting, why can't you just exit, manually?
Yeah, exactly. Why did we need all the face buttons, the shoulder buttons, and the analog sticks to change the pitch and tone while we're waiting for a match to start, when you could have had press B to quit the game, press X to change your bloody gear?
Nope.
Seriously, was that too hard?
Oh yeah, and I also love it when you accidentally disconnect, and then Splatoon is like, I don't know, you're gonna have to wait an hour.
Trust me, I'm well aware of that one.
Guilty until proven innocent.
F you, Splatoon.
I guess
It's not my fault my router is shit.
I guess the only thing to do now is to lick the game cartridge.
Oh god, I'm not doing that.
Again.
I haven't done it at all. I'm not doing it. I'm not an idiot.
I got curious, okay?
Why?
Well, when somebody says that there's a bittering agent on it, I feel like you feel like you have to at that point.
You're not supposed to test that.
What?
You're not supposed to test that.
You don't put it in your mouth. You just lick it a tiny bit.
You don't test to see if they're right.
I was curious. It was terrible.
Haven't you heard of curiosity killed the cat?
I'm the cat. Oh look,
Yeah.
a 3DS cartridge.
Don't.
They don't have bittering agents on it.
I know, but still. You're not 3.
Am I?
I hope you're not. Otherwise, some of these conversations will get really awkward suddenly.
Okay. Let's get back into Splatoon, and not about licking Switch cartridges.
I'll admit that I actually do like the fact that it's DDR in Splatoon, because that means I can just plug in a set of headphones while I'm on the train and listen to the songs in the game.
Yeah, it's like a... I do like it. It's like a sound test plus minigame. But other than that, you really don't have any other minigames.
Yeah.
And
though, hey, you can pose with your amiibos.
I love doing that, especially during Splatfest.
Oh, they look so good during Splatfests.
Yeah, I remember doing that during either the catch-up one or the flight one. And you could totally tell which team I was on, saying what I'm saying.
Yeah, I definitely did it for the Ketchup vs. Mayo one. I did it for all of my amiibos at the time. I'm still trying to get the Splatoon 2 ones, but I've gotten all the Splatoon 1 ones. Including the repaints, which I thought would be more useful in this game, but apparently they weren't. $50 well spent!
I remember getting a really useful hat from the Inkling Boy, but then I ended up getting the same... It's not the same exact hat, but the hat with the same exact stats later on.
Well done.
By the way, which stat do you like the best from Splatoon 2? And I really think the stats, they nerfed them, but in a good way.
Yeah, especially because you've got a lot more available options to make your perfect setup.
Yeah.
And for me, the one I prefer is extra ink, because I burn through ink very quickly.
Okay, the ones I'm mainly looking for are ink saver main and special speed up, where you get your special faster basically.
Yeah, which is really helpful, especially I want to try and get some of that as well, because I like my ink strike.
Yeah, I made sure all 3 of my gear has some kind of special speed up.
Yeah.
And bomb defense.
Worst one for you?
Well, I was gonna say bomb defense is also useful. And worst one, a lot of people not tenacity. It was something else. It's when you die, like your spawn rate is slower, but it also slows down your opponent's spawn rate.
I didn't think it slowed down your spawn rate. I thought that if you killed another Inkling, it would slow down their spawn rate.
It does the same for you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I read. Honestly, I don't think it's that worth it. As long as you keep...
Yeah.
As long as you're, keeps killing squids, it's honestly not that worth it.
Yeah, exactly.
What about for you?
It's the same for me. I think the faster recovery or slower recovery is useless.
Yeah. I mean, I had fast...
You're not out of the game for that long anyway, so...
Yeah, I mean, I had fast recovery, but... I don't know, as long as you're not dying, you're fine.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm out of the game for 2 seconds. I can equip this to make me go out of the game for 1.9 seconds.
Have you ever had a bad team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have. I've had several ones where someone else dropped out, and when I look at the game, I look at it and go, wait, how are they covering 80% of the map?
Okay, I got 3 stories of bad teams. Okay, so...
Do tell.
Story 1. When I was on a bad team, and this happened multiple times, everyone kept dying. And to myself, I'm like, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some ink to turf now. Meanwhile, 4 people are on me. This happened I had a bad streak that I just kept on replaying the Scooby-Doo theme song over and over again.
Because why not?
No, because I didn't know where my team was.
Oh, the worst one is when they haven't dropped, but they're just standing at the spawn.
Yeah, exactly.
Doing nothing. They put down their controller and walked away, and you look at them and go, dude, go. Go.
Yeah, I
go.
Look back at the map
now.
and
shoot. Do something.
I look back at the map and I'm like, damn it, we're down a man.
Yeah. Easiest way to tell when you're down someone? When the enemy team's now covering 80% of the map, because 4v3, you're gonna lose if you're on team 3.
Yeah. I think I had some miracles happen with that though.
Oh?
Yeah. Every time, I would sometimes, not always, but one time, places where my losing team kept coming back, and I'm like, we're gonna make miracles happen. I've seen it before. We'll do it again.
Miracles don't happen. Miracles are but dreams. This is war.
I've seen them happen though. I've seen them happen in my team when we're losing, but we win by just 1 or 2 points. That's the best thing.
You won by 0.01%.
Exactly.
Hey!
Oh yeah. The second story about bad team is when the other team is a bad team. When I was playing Fate versus Invincibility, our team was
Visibility. It was invisibility.
Yeah.
Because of the whole Marino joke, which I'm surprised they let through, because that was a very... not very blunt joke, I'll put it that way.
You can watch them ink their turf. Sure.
Marina.
But one time we totally swept Team Invisibility. It was 98 to 10. I'm like, wow, so I guess that's why they're called Team Invisibility. I can't see them.
What, they were all standing at this spawn?
No, we were just really good.
Nice.
I get really cocky during games of Splatoon.
Oh, same here.
Too cocky.
Now there's someone got the radio up outside. Turn it down!
I don't hear anything, so don't worry.
Yay! That would be the doorbell. Give me 1 moment.
Okay.
And the joys of recording in the living room instead of your bedroom.
Yeah, but we could always edit it.
La 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 la.
Pretty much. I wasn't playing.
I've still got that saved for the record.
I wasn't playing Pokemon. What were you talking about?
I play Pokemon Go.
Not Pokemon. How would I play Pokemon Go if I'm sitting right here?
Drone.
Love it.
If Twitch can somehow play Pokemon Go, you can play Pokemon Go by sitting down.
Twitch played Pokemon Go?
I think they did, yeah.
With a drone?
I'm not sure how they did it, but they did it.
That would like be the shortest stream ever.
Yeah, but this is Twitch Plays Pokemon we're talking about after all. How long did it take for them to get to Rock Tunnel?
I mean, you have Twitch Plays Pokemon Go. They're operating a drone, which only has like 10 minutes of battery life before it comes crashing down.
Well, I think it was a land drone, not an air drone, which lasts a hell of a lot longer.
So they would actually have to, like, watch it. They would actually have to watch it, like, overnight or something.
I don't know how they did it, but they did it.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay,
Splatoon
Twitch
2.
just wandered into a forest.
Oh, God. Twitch chat, come back!
But yes, Splatoon. Okay.
Not the chat!
Before I get to my third story about being on a bad team, let's talk about Salmon Run.
Ah, yes, the mode that really shouldn't be locked behind a day wall.
Yeah, Salmon Run is fun though. It's basically like... It's like Monster Hunter, but except you're like in an arena all the time, and it stresses you out.
Yeah, and I would love to play more Salmon Run, but whenever I'm on and want to play, it's not open. And every time it is available to play, I'm busy.
It technically is always...
Thanks, Nintendo.
It technically is always available to play, but you need like a team together.
Yeah, you can play it at any time if you play LAN.
Yeah, that's what I did once. I went over a friend's house with like 3 other people, really 4 or 5 other people, but it's always crowded in that house. And we just played Salmon Run for a bit until we get the specials that we wanted.
Nice.
It's always fun to have a team, but you're never always gonna have a team.
No, especially where you're me and the only other person who lives anywhere near you hasn't bought Splatoon 2 yet.
Actually, how much was the Switch? Like $299.99. Okay, so if a Switch is...
Try $469 here.
Okay, let me compare American prices first, and I'll compare Australian prices next. So...
Feel free.
Okay, so if a Switch is $299, and a Splatoon 2 is $60, that's $359 right there, times 4... That is $1,436 to play a 4-player game of Salmon Run.
Worth it.
Now let's see that in Australian dollars to USD. So how much is a Switch?
Roughly $469 with the game itself being about $70 to $80. Off the top of my head.
Would it be more 70? I think it would be 70.
Yeah, just go with 70 for
okay.
a rough
So
estimate.
that's $539 for the game and console times
Yep.
4 to get a 4-player salmon run in Australia. You would need to spend $2,156.
Worth it.
It's more expensive than...
But hey, here you can get Has Been Heroes for free when you get it.
Wait, what?
EB's doing an offer at the moment where every time you buy a Switch at the moment, you can get a copy of Has Been Heroes digitally for free.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, of all the indie games I want Hollow Knight for the Switch. Because I don't want it to buy it off Steam just to find out I can't run it on my computer.
Ukulele, Freedom Planet 2, Half Genie Heroes, Shovel Knight, Treasure Trove, because I really do enjoy that game.
I mean, I could play Shovel Knight on my computer. I just can't use Amiibo. Watch. Nothing.
Oh, you need the USB Amiibo reader.
Is there such a thing?
I think there was and it got taken down.
Maybe because it was third party.
Probably.
Yeah, but there's no like Amiibo thing in the PC version.
Nope.
Honestly, I think you're getting more out of Shovel Knight if you get for the Switch.
Or 3DS or Wii U.
Yeah, basically through Nintendo.
Where the platformers belong. Unless you're Crash Bandicoot, in which case, yeah, you can stay on the PlayStation 4, you belong there.
You belong there, you big Cheeto thing.
Bandicoot.
Yeah, Bandicoot. He looks like a forgotten Cheetos mascot.
He kinda does, but seeing as the development of the game was originally known as Sonic's Arse game.
Yeah. He looks like a defunct cereal mascot.
I never got into the cereal mascot thing because here it wasn't that much of a big thing, or at least it was dying out by the time I was eating cereal.
I mean, do you eat cereal regularly?
I do.
Well, I don't know. In America, it's like a big thing. Like just this morning, I was eating a whole thing of Cookie Crisp. That's basically it. Just Cookie Crisp.
What?
I don't know.
No joke, that doesn't exist here. Like, what?
Oh, Cookie Crisp? Okay, so this is the most disgusting Americanized thing you would ever get. So what it is, you get these tiny, like each cereal is like a tiny chocolate chip cookie. It's not disgusting?
Okay.
Look up Cookie Crisp right now. That's what it is. Each cereal is a tiny chocolate chip cookie.
And here I thought the Nintendo breakfast system was weird. Whatever they called it.
Oh my god, I can't believe you didn't have Cookie Crisp. I mean...
I can tell you right now, every cereal that's on an Australian supermarket shelf, Weet-Bix, Cornflakes, Fruit Loops, Rice Bubbles, or a clone of them.
Okay, we get clones. We get like store clones. Like Fruit Loops would be like
Holy shit, you weren't kidding.
Yeah, that's Cookie Crisp. I mean, do you get Fruity Pebbles?
I think that might be one of the knockoffs, but the main one is Fruit Loops.
No, Fruity Pebbles is the one with Fred Flintstone.
Oh, no, we don't get that.
Okay. I get... American food is like so disgusting with all the GMOs and whatever. I guess it really doesn't apply for cereal.
Yeah, I will say though, as a slight tangent for people who hate GMOs, you do know that farmers have been doing that ever since the dawn of agriculture and farming in general.
Yeah, it's just kind of a thing where, for some reason, the American markets don't label GMOs.
Yeah, but there are some that is just common knowledge. Like, for example, did you know that carrots were originally purple?
What?
Wild carrots are purple.
Okay, why are they orange? Because of GMOs?
Years and years of farming led to the seeds of carrots building up the traits of the orange ones more than the purple ones. It's the same as how human breeding has led to where it is today. That is basically the raw system of GMOs. It's just that whenever people hear of genetically modified organisms, they think science, and science is evil.
But really what's happening is just natural selection.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, there is still some science involvement at the same time, but for a lot of it, it's just natural selection and the way farmers have been farming. Farmers have genetically modified sheep to produce as much wool as possible. But what's scarier? Scientists are genetically modifying sheep to produce more wool, or Farmer Fred is breeding sheep that can make more wool.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how that works. I'm not like a farmer or breeder or whatever. I mean, if I were to equate it to anything, I'm a Pokemon breeder, and you got to make sure you got all your good IVs and natures by shoving rocks and knots into each other and like putting another Pokemon with a really squishy Ditto. It's terrible. I think it's downright animal abuse, but whatever.
So that's why Peter hates the Pokemon games. I couldn't resist that. Just the way you phrased it, it's like...
Yeah, basically. I don't know. I think they equate it to dogfighting. That's why they mainly hate the games.
Cockfighting.
Yeah, that too. But on another unrelated note, are you saying that you don't get Frankenberry every Halloween?
Nope.
Frankenberry, Booberry, or Count Chocula?
Nope.
Oh.
The last one I have heard of, but that's from TV.
Yeah, they were real things, and they were like super sugary, not good for you, and here every Halloween.
Of course.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind though, Marissa, you're talking to someone who lives in a country where a traditional Christmas is 38 degrees. Like where the traditional Christmas dinner is snags on the Barbie.
I mean, that's because you're on the other side, like on the opposite hemisphere.
I swear the toilets don't flush any opposite way, Mr. Simpson.
I mean, they might. How would you know? How would you know what direction my toilet flushes? You want me to go check for you?
Sure, let's do that.
No!
And I'll tell you what mine is.
No, I want to get back to Splatoon.
Mediaholics, what the hell are rails?
I'm like, we're not gonna derail. We're not gonna derail. Damn it, we're derailing.
We derailed. I swear the Sonic Mania review was pretty much on point.
Yeah, it's only with us.
Most of the time.
What happened?
I don't know.
Wait, please tell me.
You started talking about cereal, the doorbell rang.
Wait, did you talk about Eggette? Or Omelette? Or whatever she's called? In Sonic Mania? You don't know Eggette?
No, I don't.
Oh.
Who the hell are you talking about?
Okay, so one of the bosses for Sonic Mania, Eggman or Robotnik or whatever you call him, he's upside down. A lot of people misread the sprite, so they just drew whatever they thought the sprite was. It was just an upside down Robotnik, but they made like a tiny female version of Robotnik, and her name is either Eggette or Omelette.
I had no idea, because I think the boss you're referring to is the flying battery boss.
I think it was.
With the spider.
Yeah, it's whichever boss that Eggman was upside down. Look up...
Pretty sure it was the spider.
Yeah, look up Eggette.
Side note, pain in the ass to do as Knuckles.
Yeah, look up Eggette Sonic Mania.
On my way!
Do it. As you're doing that, I do want to get back talking about Salmon Run, because I got a story for you. And this is a complete...
Oh, please, do tell.
Yeah, and this is a complete fan-made thing, and I love her. I want her to be, like, an official... I want her to be official.
How do you spell Eggette? Is it E-G-G-E... Oh, here we go. Eggette.
Eggette.
Yep, got it.
It's just a concept a fan made after misreading a sprite.
Oh, here we go. Here's the Polygon article title. Sonic Mania player misreads boss sprite. Now we have Dr. Eggman's evil niece.
Yeah, I'll send you a picture of what she looks like. New Skype.
Yep, it's the flying battery boss.
Isn't she adorable?
She is.
I don't know what
Maybe
I like
that's
better.
what Eggman turns into when he comes in contact with the Phantom Ruby.
He gets younger and changes gender.
It somehow gave personalities to robots that were drones.
Okay, but I'm not sure if that's what it's supposed to do to Eggman. She's adorable, though.
She is. Like, I kind of actually do want to see that happen for Mania 2 now. Especially seeing as they managed to... They named the motor bug that the Hardboiled Heavy was using in Lava Reef as a reference to another member of the Sonic community. Like, that's the kind of stuff that this team would jump all over if they could add it in.
Yeah, I could see her being part of the future. One thing I really like about Sonic, Sonic Team or Sega, is that they really know how to connect to fans. Lately.
They do, but Mania was actually done by a team of fans. Christian Whitehead's team.
I know.
Well, hence why the title for Sonic Mania was By the Mania for the Mania, because it was basically a way of saying by the fans for the fans.
By kids for kids. No.
Oh god, now we're gonna have really bad dubs. No, I don't want more jelly-filled donuts.
I was actually referring to Kids Bop.
Ah, well, that actually reminds me of a GIF that came out from one of the recent releases of the Pokemon anime dub in Japan. Brock and Misty are back.
Shush, I know, I still gotta watch it.
Oh, but come on, don't know the context for this.
Okay.
But Brock rips off his shirt to go back to his design in red and blue for what looks like a gym battle. He's ripped as all hell now. And he has a keystone.
Yep, I know. You know what they have? Because I know what they have.
I know he's got a Mega Steelix.
You know what Misty has, right?
No, I don't.
Can I tell you?
Please do. It's not coming out here for months, so...
Mega Gyarados. Yeah.
Oh, she's got a Mega too.
Yeah, they both got Megas.
Awesome.
Yeah, Misty keeps her Mega Stone on her little ponytail.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's cute, but I'm like, I know, I'm like a couple episodes behind. I still have to start the Orangaru episode. Things have been crazy.
One thing I am hoping for, though, is that if they bring Brock and Misty back, then maybe the other partner characters as well. But at the same time, let this be the closing story for Ash. Let him, for once, go into a Pokemon League battle with his A-team. Charizard, Torterra, Ash Greninja, Pikachu. His A-team, his complete best.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, like, bringing Ash and Misty... Well, Ash and Misty, Ash was already in the show. Brock and Misty back. That is seriously teasing that this could be wrapping everything up.
I mean, if Ash gets wrapped up, I want to see the series continue with Alain and, what was the girl's name that I really liked?
Serena?
No, not Serena. I mean, Serena would be nice, but it was in Gen 6, it was Alan and the girl with the
Alan and, yeah, the Chessman girl.
Yeah, I really like the Chessman girl. She's adorable.
She is.
But, yeah, that's what if the series were going to focus on new characters, I want it to be that.
They might just do brand new characters entirely, though that's a thing. Like,
I mean, they
who
got
knows,
brand
it
new...
could be the playable characters from Generation 8.
I mean, they got brand new characters for the new movie coming up. That's supposed to be about Kanto again.
True.
But enough with Pokemon, let's talk about Splatoon!
We'll get back to Pokemon for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Yeah. So, Salmon Run. Best bosses, worst bosses.
The jaw one where you've got to dodge it before it comes up and eats you, but that window is a very small window.
I mean...
That is the worst one for me. I hate that one.
I mean, Moz is pretty easy unless if there's, like, more than one.
Yeah.
Okay, fun fact about Moz. There is actually a monster in Monster Hunter that functions the same way. And so whenever Moz comes up, I'm like, oh shit, it's Noble Snarf!
Well done.
Yeah. Oh, when I was playing with my friends, we have code names for everyone. Okay, so we got the Weatherman, which is the one that makes the rain cloud, right?
Yeah.
You got Pots and Pans Man, which is just a stinger.
You're making this sound like Mega Man bosses now. Look,
Yeah.
it's Weatherman. Look, it's Pots and Pans Man.
Pots and Pans! You have Cars, which is just car.
Oh, that thing is piss easy to beat.
Yeah, I know.
I think the only thing easier to beat than Cars Man is Pots and Pans Man, and yes, I'm going to use these
Cars
names
Man.
now. They're bloody brilliant. And because
Man.
just stand close enough so you're out of its range, shoot all the pots, it's dead.
Yeah, Pots and Pan Man is easy unless if you're like far away from it.
Yeah. With
The
with Carman, the easiest thing to do for that one is to shoot it until it stalls, go around it, bang.
Yeah. My most hated enemy is Flyfish.
Oh, is that the one that you've got to throw the bomb into?
Yeah, and there's no alternative way to beat it, because...
Yeah, he's another one that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, the thing with what I like about Moz, you don't have to throw a bomb into his mouth. You could just kill him. But with Flyfish, there is no alternatives. You just have to be really good at basketball.
You will use our bombs, damn it!
No.
Well, it's especially true for me, because I rarely use bombs.
No. I don't want to waste my bombs.
The only other thing I really hate about Salmon Run, though, is that you can't choose your weapon going in, because I hate using charges. And every time I seem to play Salmon Run, charges are in the weapon cycle, and I've got to use a bloody charger. Can't I have those dualies? No! Charger! But I want the dualies charger! But you will have the charger!
Oh my god. When I play Salmon Run, I see someone like doing my weapon, like either a roller or a paintbrush, and I'm just stuck with a bucket.
At least you're not. At least with the bucket, you can still get up close and personal. With the charger, you've just got to stay far away and go, yep, I'll pick off whoever's left, guys.
The charger's the
Don't mind
worst.
me.
Charger's the worst if you're dealing with the glowfish.
Yeah, it really is.
Fireflies, time to run.
Ah!
I'm already dead. Okay, my third story about a horror. No. No help for you. I'm sorry.
I don't know how I managed to make my throat do that for the record. I have no idea how I managed to do it.
You are secretly a squid. But my
No,
third...
I'm a kid. No, I'm a squid. But I'm a kid. No, you're a squid. I don't know what I am anymore.
Okay, my third story with a bad team, and this you really need teamwork for Salmon Run. One time, my team wiped except for one person. The person was right in front of me, and I'm like, come here, you medic, help me, revive me. And then he just ran away and died. I'm like, this is why I can't trust people!
This is why we don't do teamwork. This is why the medic went insane in Team Fortress. Because everyone was going, medic! 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 Oh shit, he's dead.
I was a medic main. You are damaging me.
This is why I play Pyro.
I was only a medic main for like Saxon Hell maps.
Nice. We really should do a game of TF2 sometime, though.
You mean Dancing Simulator? That's all.
I'm hoping that's fixed now.
But,
Well, actually, it probably isn't fixed because
Nah.
everyone who played TF2 has probably moved to Overwatch.
yeah, I wish I could play Overwatch. My computer sucks too much. But I'd rather not play Babysitting Simulator.
Yeah,
I'm-
true.
I would rather play Dwarf Fortress.
Oh, you mean the game that is basically impossible to beat because it keeps loading forever?
No, I'm talking about playing Torbjorn.
Oh.
I like Torbjorn. I want to play all the new ones, but I can't.
Well, time will eventually let you.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna probably get a new computer sometime down the line that can actually play games.
Maybe
Let's
record stuff too?
Yeah, but it's gotta be in the form of a laptop.
Oh, that's better than nothing.
Yeah, it's true. But I guess that's all I went for Salmon Run. Not really.
Yeah, same here. I haven't got too much to say about Salmon Run because I haven't had too much time to really dig into it. It is a lot of fun. I want to play it more, but I can't.
Yeah. So,
Why don't we talk about that really awkward thing that they call the Nintendo Switch Online app?
oh god. I mean, they actually fixed the voice chat, but why would
Oh, you mean it's finally in the game now?
No, well, it's on the app. You have to do
Oh, they
voice
haven't
chat.
fixed it then.
Yeah, but they fixed voice chat because the original problem with voice chat is that you couldn't close close your phone to save battery, because if you do, that ends voice chat. But they fixed that.
Yeah,
And-
that at least is helpful, but why is this not just in the console?
But I mean, why would I do that? If there was no voice chat in the game to begin with, why would I use the Switch voice chat and not use Discord?
Yeah, exactly. Like, at least with if it's on the console, I can live with it. And I wouldn't use Discord for it. Well, Skype or Discord. But if you're
Yeah.
making me use a phone anyway, then yeah, why don't I just go to bloody Discord?
Exactly. But one thing I do like about it is that you can get gear, and I almost always use it when I get to get gear. Like sometimes I'm not even playing near my Switch, but I'm like, what gear is available now? And I just check it out.
Yeah, that's always helpful. Plus, I forget her name, but she was one of the best characters
Anne.
from the Shop People.
Anne? Her name was
Anne.
Yeah, I think her name was Anne. Yeah.
I wish she was back in the game.
She
was
serves a
great.
but she serves a really useful purpose. That getting really good exclusive gear to you.
Yeah.
I really hope they use this feature more for other games, like maybe even Pokemon or even Animal Crossing.
Oh, I can definitely see it for Animal Crossing.
Yeah, you could it would be like a new character, and it would be like, oh, you could get this furniture or whatever. It would be fun.
Another Able sister.
Yes.
Let's see, there was
There's
Mabel, Sable, LaBelle.
Label and Table.
Table?
I don't know that.
Who calls their kid Table?
You heard of Elf on the Shelf. Now get ready for Mabel on the Table.
Oh god, I freaking hate those. When did that become a meme? That's not funny.
You heard of Elf on the Shelf. Now get ready for Nook on a Book.
I was saying this on Twitter yesterday, but
I saw.
one- yeah. Smash in the trash. Okay. Your bin looks like a bowl that's just come out of the cardboard box and still wrapped up. So it looks like Smash in a bowl? That doesn't work.
No, my favorite one was you see an Ash figurine and then they just threw it in the trash.
One of the silliest ones I saw was there's a member of the Decepticon Justice Division called Tarn.
Okay.
You've heard of Elf on a Shelf.
Oh no.
Now here's Tarn in a barn. And it's just Tarn's head sticking out of the window of a barn. That I thought was funny.
One of my favorite ones, and I got confused at first because I'm like, Toad on a street? Oh no, it's Toad on a road! And it makes sense for Toad's Turnpike.
Yeah, it does. But yeah, like there are some that I'll admit are genuinely clever, but there are some that you really need to be specific as to what you're doing, because smash in a bowl, that doesn't work. That's not a joke.
Smash in the trash?
There was supposed to be smash in the trash, but because it looked like a bowl, it looks like smash in a bowl.
But that's why you gotta like really look into it sometimes.
Yeah, and just if you've got to work for the joke, it's not funny.
Shrek on a deck. Well, that's like the typical
Sonic
one.
on tonic.
Sonic on he's dead. That hedgehog is dead. You gotta admit some of them are funny.
Some of them are, but you really need to actually know what the joke is for it to be funny, because if you have to stop and think about it, then it's not funny. That's not how comedy works.
Yeah, you just have to be really clever.
Yeah.
Oh god. So what else is there for Splatoon? I mean, there's one cool thing that you could see from the plaza. If you go on the far right and look over the fence, you could see the original town.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you could see the tower.
I had no idea about that.
Yeah, just go on the far right of when you like spawn in, and then you could see in the very distance it'd be the tower from the first game.
Nice, I'll have to look into that one. There is one thing though I want to bring up that goes back to the single player mode. One of the last lines that either Pearl or Marina say, I forget who, but one of their lines is, wait, didn't the great Zapfish look bigger before it got stolen?
What happened to it?
We don't know, but I'm hoping that they do that for Splatoon 3 single player. But on the subject of single player to multiplayer, why can't some of these really cool features that you have in the single player mode be in the multiplayer? Like grinding?
I don't know.
Just saying. Like, I'd rather grinding in Moray Towers than the squid lines.
I mean, maybe they'll add grinding to another map that they haven't released yet.
I hope they do, because, like we said before, it's actually a lot of fun. Like, imagine if there was a stage where you just gotta stay on grind rails, and you've gotta try and target each other while you're on a grind rail. Like, that would be a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah. There's only one gripe I have about Splatoon, and this is mainly, like, something that can't really be helped with the game itself. That's just kind of how it is. It's an online shooter, I understand, but Splatoon's never gonna last forever. They have enough Splatfest to... Splatoon 2 has enough Splatfest to go on for 2 years, but that's still a limited time, and one day the internet for the Switch is just gonna discontinue, and death is inevitable. Good night,
Well, they're
everyone.
already discontinuing Splatoon 1's online.
Death is inevitable. Good night, everyone.
I can't even say that to a certain extent, because Miiverse is being taken down. Now Splatoon's online is being taken down. The Wii Shop channel is still here.
Which is strange, but okay.
Why? You're taking down all this Wii U stuff for hardware space. Okay, fine. Why is the Wii Shop channel still active? After over 10 years.
How's the Wii Shop channel still active if they no longer have the servers to maintain the Wii or the original DS?
Exactly. Like, why didn't you just take it down at the same time?
Do you think they forgot about it?
Probably.
They just left it running in the old Wii server room?
Well, you can still... Well, let's hope you can find a way of getting those Wii Shop points! You will buy our games. Buy them now.
I want this one. Okay, you're just gonna have to buy it from Iwata. Oh.
Well, this is awkward.
This got dark real fast. Oh, did you hear about the?
This got dark. We just made it get dark now.
Yeah. Oh, did you hear about
And
the
you're
hidden
dropping out
game
again.
in the Switch though? I don't know.
I have heard about that.
My internet has been acting up lately, but yeah, it only activates on Iwata's birthday.
Yeah, and because I'd heard about the stuff going into it before we found out its actual purpose. I knew that there was the NES emulator on there, and there was a copy of Golf, but we didn't know why. And then when you find out the reason, it's like, oh.
You just tear up a little bit. That's the sweetest thing.
Yeah, it is a really nice. It's a really nice thing to do, and
But I got a little
that's
confused.
really all I've got to say on it, honestly.
I got a little confused. Is this from Iwata or for Iwata?
The game is from Iwata, but they made it to remember him. Well, they put it into the game in the Switch to remember him.
Oh, that's sweet. Because for a sec I thought Iwata did this without telling anyone.
Well, he might have done that as well, and who knows. But the fact that they're keeping it in there is a really nice thing.
Yeah, because he originally worked on the Switch before he died, right?
Yeah, it was the last thing he was working on.
Yeah, he was a great man.
Well, that and Pokemon Go, he was helping Niantic get Pokemon Go working. So, apparently, according to stories, he was even on a hospital bed. He was still sending messages to Niantic about the game.
Aw. Yeah, that's just like I was actually working on some English paper about overworking, and I was like looking at Japan. I'm like, yeah, that's Japanese culture, all right.
Yeah.
I mean, this is why I don't beg for a new Smash game, because I want Sakurai to be alive.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. I'm not begging him to add like Shrek or anything. I just want him to take a break.
I'm hoping that if he does come back for the next Smash, he does take an executive producer role, just take a step back, because I don't think his body will be able to take it again.
Yeah. Melee was made in months. I forget how many months, but like less than a year.
Yeah.
I mean, that's amazing for a game that's still being competitively played at this point.
Yeah, it is really impressive, but the one thing though I do have to say is a negative to Melee. Sorry people, but can you stop comparing every Smash to Melee? Please.
I get it.
I beg you.
I get it. Melee's your favorite game, but honestly, I do think that Brawl was the worst.
Brawl had its ups and downs. Like, yeah, it's super slow, but Subspace. I really want Subspace back.
Yeah, I like Smash for like the casual experience.
Smash 4 for just general multiplayer, best game.
Yeah.
But if you're playing it single player, like I unfortunately do because I'm the only person in my house who plays Smash, then it's really unfulfilling.
I mean, do you play it online?
Every now and then, not often.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really play Smash anymore because I got way too many other games. I just got out of a game with like a whole bunch of monster eggs.
And now you're continuing to beg for Double Cross.
Actually, I want Monster Hunter World, but yeah, I'm not sure. But I kind of lost hope with that.
I keep telling you, like, it seems, from what I've seen so far, the English releases of Monster Hunter games are always a year after they come out in Japan.
Not World. World is coming out worldwide.
Okay, well, when Capcom is getting off its ass to actually do something on the right time for once.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, Double Cross came out when... came out when Stories was coming out here. Stories came out there when Generations, the original Cross, was coming out here. Things like that.
To be fair, I can get Double Cross for the Switch now, but that would having me to make an entirely new Nintendo account on a fake Japanese name.
Oh no, it'll take... You have to do like 5 minutes of work.
Yeah, and I don't know how to read Japanese.
Well done.
I don't want to play a game where I don't understand what I'm doing.
Well, you're not the only one, to be honest.
I'm like, okay, this is, I don't know how to read.
I get the feeling Double Cross Generations 2, whatever they're going to call it, is coming out next year.
Probably.
Be patient. I'm getting sick
of
having to hold you back of going, your expectations are too high, roll it back a little bit. They're not going to announce Double Cross coming out here before Stories is out.
Stories is out. I like
Stories. Well, they're not going to announce it, like, how long ago did Stories come out?
Like a year ago, but that's kind of like how Animal Crossing...
In English.
Oh, in English? That came out like a couple weeks ago.
They're not going to announce Double Cross now, then.
I was kind of saucy that they didn't announce Animal Crossing during the Direct.
Yeah, that I'll give you... That's a fair call on that one. That I will give you credit for, because one's coming, but we just don't know when. But they weren't going to announce Double Cross like 2 weeks after Stories came out. Be patient.
I mean, fair enough. I was still waiting for Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's the same way as I keep telling people Pokemon's probably not going to come out next year. They're probably going to hold it back to 2019. Because if you look at the pattern so far, that has been a constant thing.
When do you think they're going to announce more Alolan forms, though?
At this point, I don't think they are. That's the thing.
You mean there's not going to be any Alolan forms, or are they going to surprise us, like with Doug Trio?
They better be surprising us at this point. Because I'm looking at this stuff for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I'm getting more interest in it now because Surfing Pikachu's back.
Surfing Mantine.
Close enough. But I need that thing, that big thing that helps prove this is better than Sun and Moon, because I'm not seeing that yet.
Okay, so I got a theory. A Pokemon... Okay, I'll shut up right now. But, so...
Matt, please don't sue us.
2 version exclusives were announced. You know who they are, right?
The Clown, Spore, UB, and the Rock.
No. Pokemon we already know. Manectric...
Houndoom and Manectric.
Yeah, Manectric for Moon, Houndoom for Sun. They both have Megas. Who knows?
Oh, I'm hoping that all the Megastones are in the bloody game for once.
Yeah, I hope I get to use the Megastones during the gameplay. What's that?
Speaking of which,
Sorry. Was I expecting new Megas? Okay, continue.
Sorry. We kept cutting off each other there. Speaking of Pokemon stuff, though, have you gotten an Ash Pikachu hat yet?
Not yet. Why?
It's 1 per game. So I'm gonna be getting the Hoenn one and the Kalos one.
Mm-hmm.
That's my personal thing. I'm trying to find people who can get the other 4 hats, though, so we can clone them and everyone gets all 6.
How do you clone in Gen 7?
I think it's the same way as Gen 6. This is Pokemon that we're talking about. They haven't fixed the cloning bug ever.
I kind of want the original hat, but I only have 1 game. Either the
Do you want the original hat? Or the Kalos hat? How about the Alola hat? How about Sinnoh? How about I can't even say that right.
I either want the original hat or the Kalos hat, because the Kalos hat is like most reminiscent of red.
Well, I'm going to be getting the Kalos hat. If you can get the Kano hat and find someone who can clone, I can give you the Hoenn and Kalos hat, so we can at least get 3 of them.
Yeah. By the way, I got screwed over Gen 2.
How bad?
Okay, so I went to my local American GameStop. I went over there because I didn't really, embarrassingly, I don't really have that much on my debit card. I only had cash. So I went over to my local American GameStop and I'm like, can I have gold, please? I'm feeling sad. So they're like, sure, but we could only give you on a receipt. I'm like, okay, it's still going to be the eShop version. I get the receipt, I come home, I put it in, and I'm like, I got the game, but I'm like, where's my free theme? Where's my free theme and my free Celebi? I got so mad. I mean, I technically got it on the eShop via code, so I'm just like, where? I spent my hard-earned money. You know, my hard-earned $11. I was so mad and so sad. I didn't get my Ho-Oh background. The only saving grace I have is that at the end of the game, I'm gonna handcraft a ROM with all the Pokemon I used during it, and then putting it onto another ROM so I could play it on Pokemon Stadium 2.
That seems rather excessive.
That's all I wanted to do is just put my Pokemon in Pokemon Stadium. I should probably do that for my yellow, like, right now.
I really hope that the virtual console stuff is coming, because especially now that red, blue, and yellow, gold, and silver are out on the eShop, Stadium 1 and 2 support. Come on, please.
That's what I'm hoping for as I'm holding a actual Pokemon Yellow.
Shut up.
I had a gold, but it died.
My oldest game cartridge is Sapphire, which I still need to get back from Jeremy. It's been over a year.
Where is it?
Jeremy, a friend of mine's borrowing them because before Sun and Moon came out, he was trying to complete all the games and get all the Pokemon in all the games.
Wait, are you saying that your friend's name is Jeremy, or are you saying that's in Germany?
Jeremy.
Okay.
The name.
Okay.
Why the hell would my games be in Germany?
I don't know. Why are you talking to someone that's in America?
Well, at least on the plus side, you've never made the Team America joke of America, fuck yeah. Don't start. Don't.
I'm not.
Don't.
I'm not in the mood considering, America right now. Don't get me.
I'm just looking at the political stage at the moment and going, you and North Korea are gonna blow each other up at this point.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna be hit with a nuclear fallout because fuck you.
Well, at least I'm on the East Coast, not the West Coast. If I was on the West Coast, I would be terrified.
I'm pretty sure everyone in America is terrified at this point.
Yeah, but at least I know they can't reach me. I'm all the way over here.
That's what they thought before we found out that he might be able to get us to North Korea, or get a missile to North Korea, well, from North Korea to America. I can't speak right now.
Are they aiming after you right now?
Well, if it can hit the west coast of America, it can hit Queensland.
Well, time to make shelter. Get your shovels.
I live in Victoria. I'm not that close.
Everyone get your shovels.
But I don't want to. I'm not Shovel Knight.
We can make a tunnel from your house to mine. Under the ocean.
I'd have to go across 2 oceans and stuff that, honestly.
It would be
I'd rather build a tunnel bore and make that go. Or how about, better yet, I can fly.
I'd rather teleport.
Be a hell of a lot faster.
I'd rather teleport.
Well, we haven't developed teleporters yet.
If you put teleportation, I'm pretty sure you would... Teleportation, if you were trying to make it, you would just kill yourself and clone yourself.
One or the other.
Or both.
Oh no, you might be able to find a way of having it be the way to clone yourself so you can make an army of yourself.
That's true, but if you were to truly teleport, you would, kill one version of yourself and then clone another version of yourself on the other side of the world.
Probably.
That's how teleportation will work.
Well, only one way to find out. Scientists, get on that.
Is this the same scientist from the Splatoon HQ?
I'm sorry, that person no longer exists.
What happened?
We tried tapping and the Octarian thing
Okay, one last question before we stop. Why is Marina an Octoling?
Because why not? And I should say I am intentionally spacing those out a little bit more, so because I am gonna use the voice change right back on that sentence.
Okay, but I mean, do people are squids uncomfortable with her? Do they like her? Do they think that she's progressive? Is there something that has to do with the ongoing Octarian war?
Yeah, they seem to like her. Look at the happy Inklings in the Splatfest.
Yay!
Look at how happy they are.
Yay! No
Look at
racism
them.
here. No racism here.
This is Nintendo. We don't do racism.
By the way,
Regardless of what people say about us putting sombreros and ponchos into Super Mario Odyssey.
Mario is an Italian made by Japanese people wearing Mexican attire. Shut up!
Yeah, and when I saw that report, I was like, you know, this is a game series about an Italian-American plumber, a blue-collar job, constantly going out and saving a princess, and you're getting accused, and you're accusing it now of racism because of a poncho and sombrero.
But Mario always saves the princess, and that's sexual. That's not sexualization.
No, that's not the point.
That's sexism.
You're getting mad at Mario now because of a poncho and sombrero, and not the Italian-American stereotype plumber who has to rescue a princess from a giant turtle, little monster thing, in another kingdom.
Mario's also an impressive white male.
Again, that's the thing. You're getting angry at him because of the poncho and sombrero and not the hundreds of other reasons. When Peter is beating you to the punch with why to get mad at Mario, you're doing your job wrong.
Wait, Peter, you mean why is killing turtles everywhere he goes?
Look up Super Tanuki Slaughter or whatever the hell it's
called.
called.
Yeah, I know Super Tanuki Slaughter.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah. By the way, one thing about Splatoon, hairstyles.
Oh, this is a Splatoon 2 commentary?
Yeah, I haven't noticed. Hairstyles, I love them. What do you think?
Love them too. That was something desperately needed from Splatoon 1.
Yeah, it's not like clones. I always thought Splatoon 1 was filled with clones.
They're like an army.
Yeah. Army! Army! At least now it feels like much more, individualism happening. Although you're not a huge fan of the male cuts, though.
I'm really not. I'm actually not a fan of the male Inkling designs in general. I always plays the female Inkling. I just find that design looks better, honestly.
Which haircut do you like? Which haircut do you like best for the female?
Either the short hair or the original long hair. I'm not a fan of the bun at the back or the little bang to the side. I'm not a fan of those.
I kind of like the I guess you would call it an emo haircut, like the one where it's the hair in the front but longer.
Yeah.
I thought that was cute. I thought the ponytail was cute. The worst haircut has to be one of the male Inkling ones. It's the buzz cut. Why it bothers me...
Yeah, that does not look good.
It bothers me so much because all the Inkling cuts are really smart because they always have 6 tentacles because when they go into squid form they have 6 tentacles, 4 mini tentacles and 2 bigger tentacles. Buzzcut doesn't have any of that.
Nope.
That's what always screwed me up about that Buzzcut.
Yeah, it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
The other thing, though, with the designs of Splatoon in general, so both Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2, is that the character's design seems to be more focused on the female characters as a result of it, and like the male stuff is thought of as more like an afterthought to me. Like, when you stop to think about it, in terms of all the Inklings, who are the popular ones? Callie, Marie, Pearl, no, Marina technically, but Octoling, close enough.
Yeah. But female characters over male characters.
Yeah, and there's no male Inkling character of any importance. Like, all the male characters are other species of fish, and I've got no problem with that. It's just, that's the reason why I think the female Inkling designs just look a lot better than the male ones, is because
like,
that just feels more normal.
I mean, honestly, I'm kind of a fan of the default Splatoon 2 male design. But that's... I mean, you have a really fair point of that.
Yeah.
I mean, one of my favorite male designs has to be either Krusty Sean or Spike.
Yeah, and that's what I'm going to for. Like, the other male characters are other fish species, and all of them do have really good designs. It's just the male Inkling that kind of falls flat.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of hope for like a nice... I kind of hope for like a good male Inkling character. But the thing is with like the spokespeople, like Callie and Mari and Pearl and Marina, I don't know, if they're like pop stars, right?
Yeah, they're Japanese pop stars, which in Japan, a lot of the pop stars' idol culture is girls, the females.
Yeah.
So that's where the inspiration for it comes from, and I've got no issue with that. It's just, yeah.
I want Kiari Pamu Pamu to be a Inkling.
Well, we did have that crossover with Squid Girl for Splatoon 1.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
if it helps Sonic Forces, it's got a cross promotion with Hooters.
What does that serve? What purpose?
Look, Sonic, you've all grown up now.
I've seen a picture of Metal Sonic as like, hey, so you want some ribs, as he's wearing a Hooter shirt.
I'm following a artist from the Archie Sonic comics. Thanks on Twitter. She's actually following me back. I don't know how. Thank you for that.
Congrats.
But when I logged into Twitter yesterday, the first thing I saw was her tweet of the Sonic Forces Cross Hooters promotion, and then to the side is just line art of her drawings, Sonic, Silver, and Shadow in Hooters uniforms, and it's like, when I first saw that, I had no idea that was actually a thing. I was like, okay, this is probably just a meme that's going around. Then when I checked my emails, I see, Sonic, you're all grown up. I get curious, check the email, it's like, wait, that's real? That is a thing. That is an actual thing.
Why? Is there what are they doing?
Why not? Joker is a costume in Sonic Forces. Not the Joker DC, but Persona 5's Joker.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, the emo Joker.
I know. I mean, I understand...
Actually, no, emo Joker is Suicide Squad Joker, my bad.
No, I understand that. I can understand that. Why Hooters?
I don't know. Literally, out of everything you could cross-promote with, why Hooters?
I don't get it. I don't understand.
The Sonic community is bad enough with its... Well, Sonic fan community is bad enough with its designs for some of the female characters. It's one of the reasons why I have Google Image Safe Search on. Just... why? You're begging for this now.
They're embracing... They are embracing their fandom.
They're not supposed to embrace that.
You did this, fans. I blame the fans.
Whenever I see stuff like that, I look at it and go, yeah, I can kind of see why Nintendo DMCA's the shit out of everything.
Sega is like the anti-Nintendo at this point. For like, good reasons, question mark?
We need the balance of the two. We need to find the avatar of copyright strikes to bring balance to the companies.
But when YouTube need him, but like, no, I got it. But one day, the YouTube attacked. Only the avatar can bring forth the fairness of copyright. But when the internet needed him most, he vanished.
Suddenly, a new avatar came about in the form of Patreon.
A site named Patreon. only with your contributing and commissions. I can't do this anymore.
Here we go. Off the rails. Don't you know it's time to raise ourselves?
I think we pretty much wrapped up Splatoon 2 though.
Yeah. Especially good because it's now bumping rain out here.
Okay, who got the blue orb again?
I don't know. Someone, seriously, take that thing away from Archie. I'm sick of it now. We're meant to be in spring.
Yeah. I mean, right now I'm in fall, and it's still summer. Yay! Global climate change. Is it bad?
Well, I guess before we wrap up, do we want to tell everyone what's coming up for October?
Spooky, scary stuff? Oh, yeah.
Well, in terms of content that we've got planned.
Oh, yeah. In this case, really spooky and scary stuff.
Oh, no. We're starting off with the good stuff at first, then getting closer to the spooky, scary stuff.
Okay, why don't we tell them what we got planned?
Well, we are still working on a name, which we should probably do once we finish this recording. We are going to be doing a month of Cartoon Network content to celebrate its 25th anniversary, because they're sure as hell not going to do it.
Yeah.
Each of us will do a review a week of some of the different eras of Cartoon Network.
Yeah, but
starting with when it first launched, and they were still they were using cartoons from older time periods, to the more recent stuff now.
That's a Hanna-Barbera.
Not including Teen Titans Go.
I mean, if we were to do it like Cartoon Network, it would be Teen Titans Go every day, every week, 24/7. Help us.
Oh God, no.
Do you think
we're not doing that?
Do you think the Teen Titans Go marathon was a cry for help?
There was a Teen Titans Go marathon? I thought that was just normal broadcast.
So true. 300 episodes. They don't even have 300 episodes.
What's actually really bad is that there are only 2 packs left of LEGO Dimensions I still need to get. And guess what the 3 characters are?
Teen Titans Go.
Teen Titans Go Beast Boy, Raven, and Starfire.
Not Cyborg?
I've got... Cyborg came as just regular DC stuff, and Robin came from the LEGO Batman movie pack.
Huh. I'm surprised because Beast Boy and Cyborg were like the worst characters.
Yeah. The Cyborg came first, and he was the good Cyborg from the LEGO Batman games.
Yeah. I'm saying it from Teen Titans Go, not like the other Cyborg.
Oh, there's probably going to be a reference to it there. Because when you put the Cyborg and Robin tags into the Teen Titans Go world, they will become Teen Titans Go, Cyborg, and Robin in the game.
I kind of wish it was kind of like that mural from Comic-Con, which was like the old Teen Titans characters beating up Teen Titans Go characters.
I hope, because apparently there is a there's a TARDIS portal in the Teen Titans Go world. I'm hoping that they use that as a reference to the original show, because the Powerpuff Girls packs,
Yeah.
Blossom, I think. She's the one whose vehicle build is the phone.
Yeah.
The default build is the smartphone version, but
Okay.
the next build up, once you unlock it, is the original phone.
Oh. Oh, speaking of Powerpuff Girls, did you see Bliss?
I've seen parts of Bliss. I've seen parts of that episode, and I'm looking and going, huh?
I must go now. My planet needs me.
Also, legs.
What?
Bliss is like 50% leg.
Oh yeah. Tall girl.
Here's her design properties. She is 50% legs, 50% hair, 20% everything else. And yes, I know that equals 120%. Shut up.
50% legs, 25%, not 25, but like 75%
5% rest of
hair.
body. Everything else is hair.
Yeah. And I'm just looking at her. I'm like, okay, so whose DeviantArt OC did they steal?
I don't know. I don't know what you said before the OC part, but yeah, you were breaking up a lot.
I'm sorry. I'm just like 50% legs, 50% hair. Whose DeviantArt OC is this?
Yeah. Though, what we might as well also go into is some of the other things we've got planned, because we've got video content 2 planned.
Wait, is that the spooky, scary stuff?
Part of it. The first 2 Bayformers movies, I wouldn't call those spooky, scary. Well, actually,
They're
I would call them
definitely scary.
They're scary for all the wrong reasons. And we're still tossing up if we're going to do a movie commentary thing on Teen Titans Go, because neither of us want to. We're just thinking that if we don't cover Teen Titans Go in some form in the marathon, the rest of you are gonna bring it up until we bloody well do it.
Well, I mean, if anything, we could just briefly cover it. It's like, here's Teen Titans Go. It was terrible. Next!
Yeah. Oh look, we're gonna watch the Waffles video. That was shit. Moving on.
Yeah, basically. I mean, Teen Titans Go and Powerpuff Girls reboot. Powerpuff reboot, you kind of gotta look into to realize how terrible it is. But Teen Titans Go...
You don't even need to do that. I can summarize how bad it is in one sentence.
Yeah?
Toddlers twerking.
Well, it's not just
while
that.
high.
No, it's not just that. It's not just that scene. It's like, there's so many other reasons that Powerpuff Girls is terrible. If you look into it, it becomes even worse than it already is.
Oh, God.
Yeah, they're like trying to push the feminist message, but doing so, they make so many wrong implications. It is actually really fun to like sort it out.
Oh, jeez.
And there's also a subplot. There's also a subplot of the creator, like one of the writers, trying to get with Blossom via self-insert character.
Ew.
That happened. Isn't this so much more fun looking into it?
She's a toddler.
I know.
I don't care if you're trying to say she's in middle school. Her design is a toddler.
They're like supposed to be 5. It's like, have you ever watched My Life as a Teenage Robot?
Parts of it, yeah.
Yeah, there was a whole episode where the professor, like her mother who made her, she's like, oh yeah, she's technically 5 years old, but designed to be a teenager, thus being a teenage in a high school despite being 5 years old. That's the same thing with the Powerpuff Girls. They're like seconds, like days old, but they're in preschool because they're 5.
Yeah, it's just... Actually, I thought of the perfect, if we're going to do a Teen Titans Go episode to do.
Oh god, what?
Apparently, when the packs come out here, and it's already out in the US, there is a special Teen Titans Go episode made for LEGO Dimensions.
Weird, but okay. What's it called?
I don't know, honestly. I'll look it up.
Oh, God. I really don't want to watch, like, Teen Titans Go for Halloween. Why can't we just watch Scary Godmother?
Because this review site has got a really bad habit of not watching very scary things on Halloween.
I mean,
The scariest thing I've done was the four FNAF games.
Scary Godmother was not scary. Scary Godmother was a Halloween special where the scariest part about it was how bad the animation was.
Oh, jeez. Better or worse than Food Fight?
Better, but the designs were lacking.
Oh, joy.
I think the second one was like more uncanny than the first one. And yes, there was a second Scary Godmother.
Oh, God.
Yep.
And I just looked it up. The episode is called The Dimensions Crisis.
Huh. I mean, that makes sense.
The Dimensions Crisis is a special Teen Titans Go episode made specially for LEGO Dimensions. It can only be unlocked and viewed by purchasing either the Team Pack or the Fun Pack. The packs unlock a TV on the Shard near the Teen Titans Go World portal.
Is it?
No plot shown off yet, but the cast includes Beast Boy, Raven, Starfire, Teen Titans Go Robin, Teen Titans Go Cyborg,
Wait, do
LEGO
they
Batman movie Robin, Batgirl, Beetlejuice, Blossom, Bubbles, Buttercup, Gremlin, Gizmo, Batman from the LEGO Batman movie, Newt Scamander, Dorothy Gale, Scarecrow, Tin Woodman, Cowardly Lion, Sloth, Chunk, Mikey, Mouth.
And me.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's
Brand, Data, Steph, Andy, Munchkin, LEGO Batman movie Two-Face, LEGO Batman movie Bane, LEGO Batman movie Riddler, Catwoman, Poison Ivy.
well, I mean, if it's anything like the Lego movies, I would say that's a step up.
Well, I'm hoping so if they've got those characters in it. This actually sounds like it could be such a clusterfuck of an episode that it's kind of worth seeing just on how messed up this gets.
Do they have the original voice actors?
In the game they do. I don't know if they got them for this episode.
I mean, if they got it from the game, I'm pretty sure they'll have it for the episode.
Apparently the episode only goes like 9 minutes as well, so this is gonna be a mess. And I kind of want to see how bad of a mess this gets.
You do that. I actually have to go get ready because I have school tomorrow.
Yeah, fair enough. Who knows, we might do a movie commentary on it.
Maybe. Oh, God. Okay. I really
At least it can't be as bad as needing to go to the toilet song.
No. I think Teen Titans Go is just like a show that you put on for your children, and that's it. It's just brain numbing.
There's so many better shows though.
I know, even in terms of the episodic format, there's so many better episodic shows like Gumball and Bears and some other show that they should be like getting on for next year, hopefully.
Yeah. Things that actually take their audience seriously. Like, they actually respect the audience.
Yeah, that's the thing I hate about Teen Titans Go. Even if you just left it alone, it's still like, oh, if you don't like this, then you're just mean or whatever. Just shut up. Stop degrading me. I'm already degraded enough, like, looking at Teen Titans Go.
Yeah. Same here, though. At least by the looks of it, and I'm just looking at it based on the thumbnail, it looks to be in the animation style of LEGO Dimensions. So it's all LEGO stuff at least. So it's not the awkward 2D animation.
I heard of an actual good episode of Teen Titans Go, though.
Oh?
Yeah, I forgot what it was called, but it was like designed as a music video, and it looked actually pretty good, and was actually rated pretty good too from people that.
Isn't that the Fall Out Boy episode?
Yeah, I think so. What's Fall Out Boy doing in most cartoons anyway? Last time I saw him, it was in Star vs. the Forces of Evil.
They just like cartoons?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Fall Out Boy, but yeah.
And they're not the worst band I've heard of.
I mean, that's true. I just hate their song Centuries, but everything else is fine. I'm just not a huge fan.
Yeah, to each their own.
Yeah.
And like, I'm impartial to them, honestly. Like, I've heard worse.
Anyway, I gotta go get ready for...
Now that we've effectively gone off the rails, well and truly, the train is on fire.
What train? We didn't have a train to begin with.
That train over there, you see that burning wreckage just behind us?
Oh yeah. How long has that been there?
About 3 hours.
Alright. So, that was Splatoon 2. I think we talked about everything that needed to be talked about in Splatoon.
And more.
Yeah, can't wait for Splatoon 3, which is going to be like the same thing, but with a different coat of paint.
I'm hoping that one doesn't get as rushed. Because Splatoon 2 was rushed for launch year.
Yeah, but the thing with Splatoon 2, they could cover their ass with it, because that's how the game is designed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, to, add on more stuff as time goes on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I'd say it's pretty fair. At least it wasn't a buggy mess.
It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, it could have been Sonic 06.
No, it could have been Assassin's Creed Unity.
or that one Marvel vs. Capcom game.
Yeah.
I mean, I did hear about the new character, but I'm still not getting the game. I'm not a huge fan of it.
Yeah, I don't plan on getting it either, honestly.
Yeah. A lot of fans say it looked horrible, though.
Yeah, it looked really bad.
Did they rush it, or is that like a problem they had with characters, or what?
It was rushed.
Yeah.
And Disney executives got the better of it because where's Wolverine? Where's Deadpool? Where's any of the Fantastic Four? Where's Doctor Doom?
Yeah, I heard about that, actually.
Who knows? I might review Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite if I ever get a PS4. Plan to.
At least Marvel vs. Capcom is the only place where Capcom actually cares about their other licenses.
Mega Man, I thought you were dead. How you doing, buddy?
Wait, they even have like that guy from what was it? Damn, what was it? It was something
Ghosts
about...
and Goblins?
Yeah, Ghosts and Goblins. They have that guy from Ghosts and Goblins.
So Arthur.
Yeah. He looked pretty... he looked pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
It's good to see him back.
Yeah.
And a far easier game than Ghosts and Goblins.
Yep. Alright, I need to get to bed.
Yep, but I think there's only one thing we have to close out on.
Until next time. Stay
fresh!
I can't believe we did that.
You wanted to do it.
Alright. Good night, everyone.
Later, guys.
Zombie!